Graham, if that 20% tariff does end up applying to Australia, and Trump said he'll make up his mind fairly soon, it's just a massive failure on the part of our government in terms of Australian business.
Well, I think there's certainly the criticism there about engagement is well made. We haven't been in the room. We haven't been able to make the negotiations with Donald Trump. But what's coming through very clearly is that Australia is a bit player in the whole thing. We're sort of being dragged along in the other basket, if you like. So Donald Trump's flip-flopping. It's 10% here, it's 20% there, it's going to be 25% on main exports, and then suddenly pharmaceuticals are in the frame. It's really a very difficult situation on the trade front, and I think the biggest blessing is that we're not really that exposed to the US as a trading partner. But this whole tariff episode has to play through the global trading world, and we'll have to see where we end up.
And of course, we wouldn't be in this position if there was some sort of personal relationship between Albanese and Trump. The thing that gets my goat, Michael, is you watch Trump meeting with leaders like Keir Starmer, who couldn't be more ideologically different to Trump, and yet Starmer's taken the effort to build a personal relationship. Trump will meet with King Charles. Again, they've got massive differences, I would say, in terms of ideology, but they've built a relationship. Albanese, sure, ideological differences, but hasn't bothered to build the relationship.
You've absolutely nailed it. How could he be so friendly with Keir Starmer? In fact, he says, you know, he's a bit more liberal than me, but we're good friends. And it actually is proof of why Australia needs to have those meetings with him personally, because the administration is very much from the top. And he makes personal decisions about people. The fact that our guy has never met him and he's been in for months, he will think that that's weird when he eventually does get to meet him. I hope that we don't have a disastrous meeting where Albo is forced to sit in the Zelensky chair, because even though Trump's now doing the right thing and defending Ukraine against Russian aggression, Zelensky was in a terrible position for weeks there, and I hope Albo doesn't do the same for Australia.
Yeah, well, like I said in my opening, I think Anthony Albanese watching, you mentioned Zelensky, I mean, that was terrible, but even watching Keir Starmer today talking about immigration and energy policy and Trump making perfect sense while Starmer sat there awkwardly, I don't think Albanese wants to do that. Michael, Graham, thanks for your time tonight.